big playoff implications, as we see the number 7 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Physical run earns the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Baker. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, South Florida.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
South Florida, 7, Arkansas State, 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
Arkansas State Red Wolves will take over 1st and
2. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, USF. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, how about this? There's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Red Wolves pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags a quick throw.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw again. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense really clicking here. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Bulls will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete with the running back. Can he get there? And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, South Florida 14, Arkansas State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Bulls. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Arkansas State 0. Return runs out of bounds.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. That ball seemed to hang in the air forever. He catches a break with that ball not being intercepted and heading the other way.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw again. And it's caught. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And that's the Red Wolves.
And the Red Wolves will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal, handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Arkansas State, 7.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. USF offense is back out there now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking for his big tight end. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Baker. Throws to the tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulls pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to chuck it again. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get him down after the completion. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Throws a stiff arm. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Touchdown, South Florida. This quarterback on fire today.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And he drops back in the gun. He's running, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, a reverse. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. They're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with the running game here.
Boy, this guy is the complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The pocket breaking down. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field. It's Baker. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He'll hand it off. Using a strong stiff arm. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Bulls pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Touchdown, USF. And they go in front here in the second half. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28.
That makes the score. South Florida.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
28.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He's escaping the pocket now. And all day in the pocket, finally delivers down the middle. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down to the 49.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Breaks free. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Finds room at the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
28.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Red Wolves looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get.
Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot right here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. USF offense is back out there now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down and Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Back to throw. It's Baker. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down. We're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion sets up a third down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held her just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Of 11. And that's good enough for a first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. As a design quarterback keeper. Fights through the tackler. Inside the 35-yard line. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that run produces a decent gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that is no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They go in front in the final minute of play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Returner decides to fair catch this. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, South Florida. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And now the point after try to tie the game heading to halftime. And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking to pass here. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Quick throw to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's 1st and goal now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll try a pass here. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, hey, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.